second season, but
it's like
I was hoping that
Teen Titans or the Titans?
I was gonna
the Titans.
Titans. Yeah, so the third season's coming out.
It's like Cobra Kai when Netflix took over. It was a bigger platform than just being an obscure show on YouTube.
Right.
So I mean, it's
same thing with you. Lifetime show that got canceled, and then Netflix saved that. Netflix saved a lot. They saved Breaking Bad.
Yeah.
It's interesting. Like, because people started watching Breaking Bad on Netflix, then they tuned into AMC, and the ratings went up, and they were able to keep it. So, yeah, good news.
And then that's it. That's it for my news there to this week.
Nice.
All right, who's next?
Who would like to go next?
Fuck it, I'll do it.
All
right.
Take it away.
So, good news and bad news. There's going to be 2 more Fast and the Furious films. And Justin Lin's going to direct them. So you get to pick what's good and what's bad out of that. Let's see here. This I just saw and I'm super excited for. Willow series is a go at Disney Plus.
Which is awesome.
Everyone get hopefully like Mad Mardigan's in it. Like, they have to do all of it. I'm super stoked about that. Mad Mardigan. Did you guys all watch Willow?
Of course, bro.
Yeah. I vaguely remember watching it, little pieces of it. I don't remember too much about it.
Yeah, so that's going to be awesome. I remember watching that over and over again with my dad. Really enjoyed that one. And then tag up on with your Batman news. There was some props that were taken pictures of the newspaper. And in it, they're quoted a Gotham person that was in Metropolis when something happened in a bus, and he said that everyone was scared, looking up, pointing at the sky, and we're from Gotham, so we know better. So it's basically hinting at Superman exists in that universe with Pattinson's Batman.
Ooh,
yeah, that's really exciting. I just don't want to see another Superman casted if the rumors are true with Henry Cavill signing on for that movie deal.
I don't think they're going to recast him. It's going to be he's a huge fan favorite because he's a dork.
He still loves the Superman role.
Yeah, he's a nerd. He's super great to fans. Christopher Reeves would be proud to have him as a Superman.
He convinced them to have Superman with chest hair.
Yeah.
He really got it through, didn't he?
So,
and I was like, yeah, I think a Superman would have chest hair. Like, what the fuck?
You wanted him or you wanted Nicolas Cage?
I definitely want him. I did like Nicolas Cage's idea of Clark Kent, though.
Yeah.
His idea of him being more nerdy and techie does make a lot more sense.
Pretty big.
So, that's my news, but I thought that's a cool little prop. I like when that stuff happens. It could be all fake again, though. But, and then it's such a quick thing. It could be some prop master who's a fan of DC anyway writes that in there, and it has nothing to do with the story at all. They did that.
Yeah, I was going to say that's crazy for them to put it in a newspaper that we're probably never going to see.
Right? Yeah. So like
we'll see a second of it, maybe if it's going across the the camera, but that's about it.
Yeah, I remember there's a clip in Man of Steel when the building's collapsing. In one of the buildings, there is a poster that says "Be calm, call Batman."
No way.
And that was done by like a special effects person that just adding shit in there.
Dang.
Not knowing that people could catch that. Someone caught it, freeze framed it, and I'm sure Zach wasn't pleased, but I don't think he cares either at the same time. But so who knows if that's going to be seen or read about or anything like that. But I do like the fact that they go, "We're from Gotham, we know not to have hope," type of deals like embedded in that sentence. So that's my news.
That's cool.
James took, as usual, my news about the Static Shock.
Here we go.
There's some shocking news.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just remember him playing the CD without putting the CD in. He's like, how's he going to do that now? It's all MP3. Like that was like the thing I remember the most from that cartoon. Is him playing the CD, just trilling near his ear. Yeah. No, you can't do that. He's going to fuck up people's phones though, like Shazam.
Your phone is charged. Your phone is charged.
I don't think we talked about this last week, but Dexter is making a comeback. 10 episode.
Yeah.
That news came out right after we recorded.
Right? 10 episode miniseries, and that's it. It's safe to say I don't think anybody was really happy with the finale of that series, so it's very exciting to see where they take it and hopefully end things on a better note. And also, I don't think Michael C. Hall's been very active recently, so it'll be fun to see him come back because he's amazing.
He's really good.
Did you ever see 6 Feet Under?
I did.
God, he's so good in that too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he's good. His son's gonna be a lot older now too. So they could do a bunch of stuff with it.
Mm-hmm.
So it's gonna be interesting.
Lumberjack Dex. All right.
Dexter's nuts.
In some kind of sad news, Jeff Bridges revealed that he is now in a fight with cancer, specifically lymphoma. 2020, man.
Wow.
Sucks.
They hitting hard, dude.
Apparently, it's one of the ones that's kind of treatable. Like, all cancer is bad, but this one, like, he might be okay.
Yeah, he released a Twitter statement basically saying that he's hopeful, and the doctors have said that that it's looking good for him. So,
do we know if he's going to be in the new Tron with Jared Leto?
I don't think they've released that, but it's definitely possible.
I hope so. I really liked him in the second Tron.
Yeah,
because he's like, "Am I still supposed to build the most perfect union?" And he just goes, "Yeah." It's my favorite part. This is me and my friend. We used to say stuff, and I'm like, "Yeah." I want to go watch that when I get home.
Also, Robert Redford's son passed away.
Oh no!
James Redford passed away at the age of 58. He was an activist, philanthropist, and filmmaker, just like his father. So R.I.P. to him.
How old is
he?
Redford?
Must be in his 80s now.
God damn.
81, 82.
Sundance is old.
He just did what was that movie? Came out last year.
Endgame Adventures?
No, the smaller one. It was like a little indie.
The Adrift one? Was it The Adrift or
A Man with a Gun or something like that?
Oh no, I wanted to see that one where he's like robbing banks, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I like Robert Redford. Last Castle, very underrated.
With Brad?
No, that's the Spy Game, which is also a good one too. Last Castle is James Gandolfini, the Hulk. Who plays the Hulk now? What's his name?
Mark Ruffalo.
Mark Ruffalo. He gets so Robert Redford is like a general in the army or some high ranking in the army, and he does something, gets in trouble, and gets thrown into like an army prison. And James Gandolfini's the warden, who's just a fucking asshole. And they have like a prison right, and he's in charge of it. It's really good. If you ever see that, it's been on like HBO a few times. It's called The Last Castle. It's one of those good prison movies, like not as good as Shawshank, but it's on the list of Shawshank, Escape from Alcatraz.
Nice.
I would say Last Castle's theirs too, and then The Rock is like at the bottom. It's still on there.
Is it as good as The Rock?
It's more drama than The Rock.
No, I'm just kidding.
But they do
I do like The Rock though.
The Rock's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, the twofer at a drive-in would be The Rock and Con Air, and I would be there in a heartbeat with some natty ice.
I'd be there.
I'd be so quick.
This one said some natty ice.
Yeah,
What?
that's how much I'll be there. White Trash Movie Marathon's amazing. With a white beater on, it's a little stained, not washed yet. Totally do it.
All right, I got two more pieces of news. A new theme park in Dubai is on the fast track to opening a John Wick themed roller coaster style ride.
Someone's dying.
Which will give you two options, either to help John as an ally or become an assassin yourself and try to take him out. Little is known about the real plans, except the ride will be indoors as it will be constructed inside a 10-story replica of the Continental Hotel.
Wow. That's badass.
That's so dope.
It's like John Wick's a badass movie series altogether, but the Continental Hotel for me is the best thing, and I can't wait for that show to come out where they focus on the Continental.
It's supposed to be on Stars, no?
Yeah. I mean, they did have some good stuff. They did do Spartacus.
I'm not saying Stars is bad.
I am. That's why I said that.
Ash vs. Evil Dead, man.
Yeah, that was good too. Like, they had some good stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Also, what's that other the not medieval, the Highlander? Is that what it's called?
Highlander,
yeah.
It is a Highlander show?
Not that Highlander.
It's different.
Oh, it's a different. Oh, I'm like, why am I not hear about that?
You never heard about that show?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, check it
That's
out.
pretty. I like that. I like that one. It's pretty interesting. I think I wrecked it
Highlander
before.
was pretty dope though.
Yeah, they're doing a new movie.
Highlander? No way.
Like McLeod?
Yeah.
Really?
can be only one.
Yeah, man.
That's one of those movies that, like, I don't think I'd ever would have watched if it wasn't for my dad.
Highlander's great.
Just like
Classic.
Willow.
Even the show is great.
I think it's on Amazon Prime.
Is it
I was
the show?
looking to start watching them. Yeah.
All right, my last bit of news. Piggybacking off your two, the Batman news. Matt Reeves, the Batman, is said to be taking place in 2019, which would make it a contemporary piece. This info comes from a Twitter pic of a Gotham taxicab licensing sticker from the set in Chicago.
Nice. That's the only thing about using cities as a set.
Yeah.
There's always going to be spoilers all over the place.
Yeah,
like
but
the Joker.
Oh, did you also hear that they're going to be shooting the same way that they shot The Mandalorian? That new studio where it's like a... it's not so much of a green screen, it's like a virtual screen.
It's like a giant screen, right?
Yeah, and it like curves around, like almost like a half oval.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're
You can create like ambient light and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, it did
Like
wonders
shadows.
for The Mandalorian.
Oh, yeah.
So I could see the dark shadows and shit for Batman would be pretty awesome in that.
Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what they're going to do. I think they're getting creative because of COVID. So it's going to show how Matt Reeves, what he can do.
Yeah.
All right, Anaris, close us out.
Okay, I got some ridiculous news here, but
I already said the Fast and Furious one.
My first bit of news is that a new superhero has arrived, and his name is Appleman, and he goes against a villain named Burger Man, and it seems like a funny movie, dude. Like, I don't know, it seems like it's a Kickstarted movie, first of all, and he has sidekicks. I think his girlfriend's name is Apple Girl, and it's a real apple, dude. Like, and it gets like fucking. It's one of those like super like off movies, but it's a new one they're pushing to be made, and I'm like, man, that'd be hilarious. Cause just the movie, like, there's a new trailer out there right now, and I suggest you guys watch it just to feel what I'm feeling, and I'm like, man, this is hilarious, dude. Like, it's so off, but like good at the same time. So I don't know. Check out Appleman trailer on YouTube or wherever you can watch stuff. Yeah, dude. And my next bit is that Borat 2 comes out at a time where everyone needs a laugh, and the actor Seth Rogen has seen this movie 6 times, and it supposedly has the funniest scenes. What do you guys think about the new Borat coming out? Is it going to be like super offensive? Are they going to really borderline it? Like, what do you guys think?
Lowest common denominator. He's going to go after everyone. He's already going to go after people that everyone hate. So it's just feeding into the more of the echo chamber. But that's like the last one was like that too, and he had a few like parts that stood out.
Like, I think what he's talking about, the offensive stuff was like they're making fun of autism people. They were making fun of adopting.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of stuff that they were just kind of homosexuality, of course. But I mean, that's how his characters are, though.
Yeah, I mean,
he can't.
It's his shock value that sells it. So
it's like the LEG. When I remember seeing the first LEG movie, that I mean, that's what he does, bro. And I mean, that's what people go into it, like seeing what he does next. You know,
like, I'm not a fan of the first movie as a whole because it's just like a sketch gone on for way too long.
Yeah.
But there's some like spots in it that are just fucking hilarious. Like, you just showed me that one sketch. I was crying laughing at those parts. It's just kind of hard to watch.
The gypsy
for me,
has
anyway,
turned into a roach.
Yeah,
and it's trying to attack me.
So a lot of stuff like that for me is just like, it just seems like one long sketch, kind of like Anchorman. It's one long sketch that has its moments.
Yeah.
So I mean, if you're a fan of the first one, you're going to be a fan of the second. I don't think he's going to win anyone over who wasn't a fan.
So if you're new coming in and expecting something, I don't think
I'm just like regretting all the people saying, like, doing the impressions again. That's gonna be